Hey crossword fans! Today we're going to be solving the New York Times crossword for Monday, June 27th, 2022. Alright, let's get started. Okay, it looks like we have some shaded squares on the grid today. They go in a kind of interesting diagonal direction. Let's start with one across. Ritzy. This is going to be fancy? It's got to be a four-letter word for fancy. What is that going to be? Maybe it's going to be posh? Let's see if that's right. Protective gear for inline skaters. That should be pads, right? Like knee pads and elbow pads. E blank shop, that's going to be E old shop with an E at the end of it. Places to rejuvenate oneself, that's definitely going to be spas. Georgetown University athletes. I'm pretty sure these are called Hoyas. I'm not great with college sports. Let's check the acrosses here. Alpo is an IAMS competitor, that's right. D-Day was when the Allied invasion of Normandy was launched. 123 Blank Street, Big Bird's address. I have a feeling he lives on 123 Sesame Street. Sound at the start of gentle and giant. This is very tricky. I think they're talking about a sound in these words themselves. They both have that same G sound, right? I think that's going to be a soft G. Okay, let's see if we can build down. Animal relative, an astonished person may claim to be. I think this is going to be a monkey's uncle. Yeah, just like Scar from The Lion King. All right. Kind of tide, whose opposite is spring. Ooh, this is a very tricky word. This is neap tide. Yeah, that's when there's the least difference between high and low tide. Okay. Charge for an overdue payment. That should be a late fee. Like the caboose among all the cars on a train. It's always the last car. Regarding, maybe that's as to. We have a long across here. Moving on up, and I'll be there for you for two. Well, weren't those theme songs for TV shows? How would you describe that? TV theme song is too long. Television song? Let's try and get some of these downs here. Cigar residue, that'll be ash. Office address abbreviation. What is that going to be? Office address. I'm not sure what this is going to be. Mausoleum, that would be a tomb. Maybe it's just theme songs. Yeah, there we go. And this is sweet, I guess. Ooh, that was tough to see. Clear as a diner's table. That's going to be bus. Continental currency since 2002. Continental is usually in reference to Europe. Yeah, this is going to be the euro. Apply as lotion. That should be rub on. So what do we have in our shaded squares so far? We have a sun here, and it looks like we're going to have another sun here. I wonder if we're dealing with a sunrise or a sunset, maybe? That's blank, hadn't heard. I think that should be, that's one I hadn't heard. Like a joke, yeah. Pageant whose hosts have included Bob Barker, Dick Clark, and Steve Harvey. I don't know this for sure, but it looks like it has to be Miss Universe. Yeah, it just fits too nicely. Perry Blank, classic legal drama. That's Perry Mason. Yeah. Harden to. Ooh, this is a $5 word. I think this is going to be inure to. Yeah, you kind of like make someone numb to something. That's a very tricky vocab word. Year in Buenos Aires? Yeah, that's Ano. Predominant religion of Indonesia and Pakistan? shouldn't this be Sunni Islam? This is not rub on. Maybe it's rub in. There we go. And now we can put in Sunni Islam. Instrument heard at a ballpark. Yeah, that's going to be an organ at a baseball park. Where eggs are laid. That'll be a nest for sure. I know about that. So this is Nat, Washington, D.C. baseball player for short. Yeah, they're the Washington Nationals. That's somewhere where you could hear an organ, probably. Okay, Greek B's. Those are going to be betas. Reply to who's there. That's probably it's me. Legitimate. That could be valid. Ike's partner in the candy aisle. That's Mike and Ike, right? Biblical Garden is Eden. And we have Men. 1992's A Few Good Men. Yeah, that was a movie. Any Jr. to his father. I guess that would make him a namesake, right? Okay, so we probably should have another son here, right? GP son. Wait a minute. What's going on here? Dashboard mounted navigator. Oh, I guess that could be a GPS unit. Yeah, so it is right after all. That's good. Baby dog, that could be a pup. Covering scene at a ballpark. More baseball, I'm loving this. We have a tarp at the Washington National Stadium. Maybe they can play the organ during the rain delay. Okay, yeah, so that's going to be a tarp. Board game in which pieces may be captured or crowned. That's definitely checkers. Zenith. Zenith is another word for a high point. So is Acme. Yeah, that fits very nicely. Window fixtures most used in the summer for short. I think this will be air conditioners. Yeah, plural. Martial arts action star Jackie. That's Jackie Chan. What glows in the west at day's end? Or a hint to this puzzle's sequence of shaded squares. I think that's going to be the setting sun. Yeah, that's kind of what we expected, right? We have a sunset today. Very, very nice. I love it. PC shortcut for copy. That should be Control C. So we have a matte, not glossy as a photo finish. That's correct. An entry, submission to a contest. Yeah, that sounds right. Rick's Love in Casablanca. I still haven't seen this movie, but I do think it's Ilsa. I believe that's right. Run up as expenses. That could be incur. War God who's a foe of Wonder Woman. Yeah, that's right. Ares is in the Wonder Woman comics. Occupied as a lavatory. Is that just in use? Gerund suffix. Okay, a gerund is when you turn a verb into a noun by adding ing. Yeah, so you make swim, swimming, or run, running. Okay, it's my turn, and these quotation marks mean we need to come up with an equivalent phrase. It's my turn. Maybe it could be I'm up? That could also be a kind of baseball clue. Okay, cylindrical pasta. That could be penne. Customer's routine order with the. That could be the usual. Actor McKellen. That's Ian McKellen. Yeah, he was Gandalf. What draws recording artists to Nashville and jazz lovers to New Orleans? I think you could call that the music scene. Yeah. Victoria Beckham blank Adams. Okay, I think they might be asking for a French word here. I think this is going to be né. Yeah, that means born. That just indicates that this is her maiden name. So she was born Victoria Adams, but she's Victoria Beckham now. So she's Victoria Beckham born Adams, or né Adams. Yeah, you'll see this word on the crossword all the time. Rebounding sound. That could be echo. Blanc de cologne. This is French. I think this is going to be eau. Yeah, that's the French word for water. Yeah, that's kind of their word for perfume, eau de cologne. Acorn for one. I guess it could be a nut. Big rigs cargo could be a haul. On the blank, unfriendly. I guess that would be on the outs. Scrumptious bits. Is that going to be morsels? Composer Stravinsky. Is that Igor Stravinsky? I think that's right. Brusque could be terse if you're kind of short with someone. It may be turned with a swipe on an e-reader. The page, yeah, that's right. Pic taken at arm's length. That's going to be a selfie. See 64 across. Blank Las Vegas, 1964 film starring 52 down. Well, this is starting to look like it's going to be Elvis, right? Is that Viva Las Vegas? He has a song, Viva Las Vegas, right? I think that has to be right. 401k alternatives for short. That could be individual retirement accounts. Yeah, and it's asking for alternatives plural, so our answer needs to be plural as well. Pyromaniac's obsession. That's going to be fire. Ghostbusters director Reitman. Yeah, that's Ivan Reitman. And what do we have in our last square here? Toward the dawn. How appropriate for this sunsetting theme. Yeah, it's even on the eastern half of the grid here. What a fantastic way to end this puzzle. So this is going to be sent? Certain email folder. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's throw this T in there and see if that'll do it for us. All right, a Monday puzzle in 16 minutes. That's a very brisk time for a Monday puzzle. So this is about as basic as it gets for a Monday theme. It was nice though, we get a lovely setting sun, and that's a nice revealer too. Yeah, setting sun. I did like that we got a little bonus theme answer down here, east toward the dawn. I did like a lot of the longer answers today. Miss Universe, morsels, theme songs is really good. Music scene is nice, and I think the entry of the puzzle for me was definitely Monkey's Uncle. That's a really fun phrase there. We also had some kind of tricky vocab for a Monday. Neep is a good word to know. Inure is a very tricky vocab word. And we had a little bit of a French mini section down here too with nay and o. And even though we didn't really get any wordplay today, I did enjoy this kind of mini baseball theme that was running through the puzzle with organ, gnat, tarp, and even maybe I'm up. All right, well, it looks like the sun is setting. I hope you enjoyed solving this Monday puzzle along with me. I'm going to be coming back at you tomorrow for the Tuesday puzzle, and I think that's going to do it for now. All right, I'll see you next time.